If this video gets 200 likes within the next 24 hours, I will be posting 2 episodes of my reaction to Gintama the next day. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And let's jump into the episode. Oh, evening, Edo. Yakult. Oh, it's a news report. Oh, they're going with the they're going with the story. Oh man, so they're continuing with what happened from the last episode. Gintaki is really arrested. Man. Hitotsubashi. I wonder if he'll take advantage of this. Man. He agreed. I wonder if the other Joey rebels like. I guess no one has really seen the the Shogun personally. Now then. Man, but isn't this some kind of way of Katsura recognizing Shigeshige's capabilities? Man. But I guess another good thing is here is that Shigeshige is learning, I guess hearing this directly from his, I guess, rival, or I guess the one who's against him. So once he somewhat regains his memories, he will at least understand, I guess why Katsura is doing this in the first place. uh, oh, Shigeshige is good at this. Oh man. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Oh. Man. Man. But I also love this because I guess Katsura never really had. I guess he doesn't really have an idea what the Shogun is really like, what his internal thoughts are. I feel like he does really know who this who Shochan really is, but he's trying to, I guess, somewhat influence him. Try to whiten long hair. It's kind looks like an extra. He's flattering Katsura. Man, Katsura is being blinded by how amazing Shige is. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Man, Katsura is breaking. If anything, Katsura is the the one learning from the Shogun. Oh no. He's desperate now. Oh man, man. Oh. Oh man. Man. Look at Gin's face. Man, this is such an amazing plot twist. Man, he's whoa, whoa. Man, he's also a great commander. I guess he had the training before even he became a shogun. So I guess that's one of the things that he needs to learn growing up. And yeah, he wanted. Ah, yeah, yeah. But they rest. There's no. Oh, while he still had his inner soldier. Man, Shigeshige. Oh no. uh, oh. Kagura having a sleepover with the princess. Ah, man, this is such a good episode because it's somewhat showcased, I guess. Um, yeah, Shigeshige isn't really. I guess they Katsura knew who Shigeshige is, and just yeah, just what I was like saying before is that this is him just, I guess, somewhat trying to tell Shigeshige what Katsura, I guess, what they're really fighting for, why, what kind of leadership they want to see from the government, and yes, I guess somewhat, I guess, giving him a perspective of what they were really fighting for, and at the same time, Shigeshige has proved from all the tests that Katsura has I guess has tested him on that Shigeshige is definite, his character and his ideology has somewhat um showed that Katsura that yeah, he's definitely the kind of leader that um the people could, I guess, rally into. And it's really cool that at the same time they also said that um yeah, they just wanted to know each, I guess Shigeshige wants to know more about the enemy with Katsura. At the same time, Katsura is also, yes, it was like it's a mutual thing that they wanted, because I think, because it's rarely the case that you would ever get two leaders of, I guess, different factions to be able to, I guess, just talk to each other, get to know more about each other, and I guess try to understand each other. And this is a really cool I guess episode for them to showcase that, and to make, I guess, if anything, it was Katsura who had, I guess, more of a revelation of what Shigeshige really is like, and his idea with equality, and his humility, he doesn't have the desire to become with that authority and with power, and we already knew about that, especially with the courtesan arc with what I forget the name of the former shogun. So that, to the point that because of, I'm sorry, because of what happened, he decided to step down from his position, because he somewhat showcased that it was his responsibility with what happened, and he failed to do so. But because of his humility, at the same time, I guess the people, I forgot the reason why he was still, I guess, just to maintain stability, is that he was still his resignation as a the shogun was not accepted. So if anything, he's really trying to do it as a responsibility more than taking it for granted. So I think that's one of the things I really love about Shigeshige. And yeah, he does care about the people. He even goes out and yeah, and try to mingle along what the normal people, his citizens, are feeling about Edo, and that's what his character has really been um started from, is that the first time we saw him, the first time he was introduced, he was trying to to understand his people, the one that he's leading. So it's really cool that it's really nice that we're also seeing that he's not just a good person, he's also capable of, yeah. And first, I think the first one is that he was able to commandeer that Joey rebels for them to infiltrate the castle, and also yeah, just his leadership sorry, his leadership skills, he just showcased it in this episode, that he's capable of leading, he's capable of his position is just not. It's just that it's not just that he was born into the royal family, because he is the niece of the former shogun. So if anything, I think it's still somewhat blood related with regards to, I guess, the who will get the position as a shogun. But more than that, he showcased that he earned it. He has the capabilities, he has the character, and yeah. What else? I guess at the same time, it also showed that Katsura isn't really just more about bloodshed. About their rebellion isn't really more than just terrorism compared to before. I think when the first time, I think it was episode 3, 4. But yeah, the first time they showed Katsura in the first season, I think he was like that. He was more about terror, really trying to the kind of rebellion where they just want to really take over the government. But now he somewhat showcased that he still has the respect. He still wants to, if possible, change the or I guess it just influence the current government in a more diplomatic way, without shedding blood, without killing people. But I guess there's still somewhat saying that it might still happen, that yeah, with Shigeshige and Katsuo saying that the next time they might meet, they would have to go after each other's head. They might. So I guess there's still some kind of conflict with regards to. I guess there's still some things that Katsura doesn't agree with the current government. So it's just that I love the respect that they give each other. That because yeah, Katsura could have just um he could just kill he could just kill Shigeshige at that moment, but he he wanted to, I guess, know more about him, and yeah, before even killing him immediately, without really, I guess, understanding him first. So I think they somewhat showcase that with Katsura as well, with that Matsudaira episode where he was like working as a maid with Azurako. So, but I guess they still have different ideologies. They still have different views. They still are fighting for different purposes, but at least they still have the respect. They still have the they're still somewhat civil about it, and they're not like savages that um doesn't respect each. I guess just doesn't respect. They're still honorable about it. I think that's one of the things that is really cool in this episode, and I guess about them. So it's just that I think they still have different um beliefs and different way, I guess, thinking about the current government. Because otherwise, Kagura could just disband the Joey rebels. Because I guess after seeing um, Shigeshige, but I guess it's still, even though I guess with Shigeshige's character, I guess Katsura thinks that it's still not enough to really fully be able to, I guess, change the government, or make the country much better place. So I guess there's still definitely some people involved within the government that could is somewhat abusing their power. At the same time, I guess one of the problems with I guess it's more like a monarchy at the same time, is that their leaders are not really um, chosen to be leaders. They are more like born into it. It's because they of their family relations. It's not really because of their capabilities, their I guess their skills or their character. So, but I guess Shigeshige is the unique. I guess the exception to that is that he was born into it, but at the same time he's also really skilled. He has a good character, so I think that's the distinction that he has. So I'm really looking forward to definitely because they I think this is them just setting up more about Shigeshige's character because definitely his the other Hitotsubashi is already on the moves on trying to take over the shogun. So he's definitely going to be this is going definitely going to be about more about Shigeshige and I guess Gintoki being involved at the same time because it is somewhat also connected with Takasugi and yeah, I guess it's Edo at the whole. And if anything, I think one of the reasons Gintoki might help Shigeshige is because yeah, they're like I think Shigeshige is already like a friend to Gintoki, but he still has that fear and respect to Shigeshige as a shogun, and at the same time, the Shinsengumi is fighting for Shigeshige. They're if anything they Kondo um is yeah, and I guess even Matsuda is that they respect Shigeshige. It's just that not that's it's not just because he's the shogun, but because they respect him as a leader. So yeah, I'm definitely this is a really cool character development for Shigeshige, and but we already know how amazing he is and his character is. But if anything, this just I guess elaborate it even more and showcase that he's not also just a great leader. He's also a great commander with military tactics because we also saw that in this episode. So man, I never expected that that they'll turn that episode with the confession booth into this uh, with Shigeshige. So yeah, it's a really nice episode. And how about you guys? What do you think about this episode? And maybe share your thoughts. And if you think I have missed some details in this episode that maybe because yeah, maybe I did not notice, let me know as well. I would really appreciate that. And so that also I could go back and check it out to I guess to make things more clearer for me. And if you did enjoy watching my reaction, please leave a like and make sure to subscribe if you want to be updated with my reaction videos to Gintama and other anime, and make sure to hit the notification bell. And if you want to watch my reaction the next episode right now, you could also my check it out in the link in the description down below. If you decide to support my channel through Patreon, you will have a full length early access to my reaction in Gintama. And it will really help support this channel and help me be able to sustain this and hopefully create more videos like this in the future and do this as a full-time basis. So thank you again for watching. See you in my next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.